Hello everyone and welcome back to another Star Wars Galaxy Heroes video and to a brand new episode of Grand Arena 3v3. This is round 1 of week 3 for the final week of season 41. And as you can see from my score, I did pretty well in the second week, managed to win all 3 fights there. Pushed myself back up into Cover 1 again and just inside the top 700, potentially could go back into the top 500, obviously depending on how this week goes. But we literally just had the road ahead announcement for July, so we know that Leia and Leviathan and a couple other things like new raids and things. So I'm going to be going over all of that stuff in my state of my account video, which I've been waiting for this announcement to actually do. So that'll be coming out soon. So if you'd like to see that where I am with my account, obviously make sure to hit that subscribe button. And as always, if you enjoy this video, a like and comment is always much appreciated. But in today's round, I have Daspian, and they are from the guild Nukem, and they have a 10.2 million GP, so this is going to be an interesting fight. They don't have Reaver luckily, so we're fairly evenly matched there, but I'm going to slightly streamline this Grand Arena because I don't have a lot of time, so probably won't do much of the talking before the fights. I'll probably just do an overview of the board, and then we'll just jump into the fight straight after that, and I'll show Datacrons while we're in the fight. I think that'll be the best way to do it. So obviously let me know in the comments whether you'd like this streamlined format, because it'll hopefully be a shorter video, or whether you prefer me actually going over why I'm doing certain counters and things beforehand, because I know some of you skip that bit. So but anyway, let's just jump straight into it. Okay, so very quickly I'm going to show you the board. I am attacking early on as usual, trying to get this done and out of the way. We do have some pretty tough teams to face. Luckily there's not too many Grand Arena Omicrons that I can see, at least in my brief look over beforehand, but I'll quickly show you the South Walkers we're going to be starting there, and then we'll jump straight into the fight. So we have a Sortie R2 L3 team, a Jabba, a Finn, Zorii and Finn team, a Raddus K2 and Jyn, and then a LV Grill Guard and Maul. So I think we're going to get the nasty ones out of the way, probably the most boring fights, which is just Galactic Legends, and we're going to use JMK versus Jabba, I think. Okay, so Jabba at first. I'll quickly show you Datacron so you can have a look. Obviously, make sure to pause and have a read over stats and what I'm using. Just taking my Ben Solo one against this team because I just like that extra UFU stuff for Cat, which could be quite nice for obviously chunking through the team. Luckily, we don't have a Chrysanthemum Omicron to face. I'm hoping it's be a bit easier than usual, but now I've said that, probably jinxed myself. Let's go to that defense down. I don't want that on my Cat. First turn to Kenobi. Maybe even kill Boushh. Hey, that's great. Now, do I go after Jabba or just go? Okay, I've got to go after Chrysanthemum. At least for now. Give that to Cat. Give Shen back to Kenobi, then we go into Ultimate. Just wanted to quickly show you Datacrons at the beginning of this fight because obviously there is a huge risk of timeout with Jabba teams, so unfortunately wasn't able to talk about them much beforehand. Let's just keep going after Chrysanthemum as well. Quite chunky though, still for a Reddick 5 Chrysanthemum. Oh. Okay, never mind. And there we go. Full auto, I think.
Maybe 4 banners. 4 bombs. Never mind.
There we go for a 66. And we have Kylo versus LV. I was thinking about taking Bounty Hunters, but not worth the risk at the moment, unfortunately. Let's get rid of that. Buffs off all. Put Mepack on through because SLKR is about to cleanse anyway. Bit annoying that we can't go after Maul, but well, basic here. Not much we can do. Stun the Royal Guard. It's slightly annoying that you've gone... Actually, no. Him go back to full health. Maybe I can crit him and he'll die. Okay, 69k. That was not enough at all. He's kill Maul. Okay, well, that sucks. Gonna have to go into ultimate here. I just want to make sure he dies. And obviously, if he doesn't, I will be in ultimate, so he can't hit me. Okay, good. That's fine. Let's go for a poke on Royal Guard. Slow things down a little bit. Probably should start siphoning away on Lord Vader. No, there is a stun there. For a poke on him. Not enough. That's just basic Royal Guard. Oh, wow, really? Really? There you go for a poke then. There we go. This is not going to be fun.
I don't like this bit. Okay, ultimate then. Oh, no crit. That sucks. We're gonna lose this. Come on. It's getting way too close. I don't like this.
Come on, please. The one-shot gods. Come on. Yes. Finally. Oh, that was way too close to come for. I did not like that at all. And we have Jedi Revan versus Raddus. Really show your Datacrons. This is what they have. Nothing too crazy there. And then I'm taking a new set with the health and extra stats to hopefully help with survivability. I do actually have Bastilla at Relic 7. I do have a Datacron as well, but I'm currently using that on defense because it does have a very high amount of defense. I think about 300% is pretty bonkers. And I'm just using it with Jabba because it is completely broken. Well, these Datacron sets are at least. We don't have any armor pen, which is really stupid. But is what it is, unfortunately. Hopefully the new set that we get after the purple set expired will have some sort of defense pen back again. To kind of just balance things out a little bit. All right, it's just basic. Basic again. Smart Raddus, got a stun, that's great. As I think Jyn's used AoE, isn't she? Okay. Go for some spreading buffs. No, you're going to revive, aren't you? Okay, or not. Pass that over, reduce some turn meter. Never mind, because it got countered. Right, there's a stun, but I stall out a little bit. Hopefully get full banners, which we do for a 57. Now for some Han and Chewie action versus the Finn duo and Zorii. It's the Datacron they have. Pretty nice, actually. And then this is one I'm taking. I don't want to take anything too strong just in case I need it later on. Because I think the plan is here just to maybe potentially delete Finn off the beginning. Okay, this will. Yeah, do Slam, get rid of that damage immunity. Done. Good. Healing immunity, really? No! Trying to heal up by not doing a lot of damage. Basic. Fortunately missed 2 banners there, but I'll take that for a nice win. I'm really just intrigued to see how this will do. It's a very tanky Chrono with the extra health and protection, and then obviously some extra defense as well. And I'm taking obviously protection up with the level 3. I think it's literally just going to come down to time, whether we can actually chunk through this quick enough. Kind of tempted to just put this on full auto. I don't know if there's really much I can do in terms of using the right abilities and things. Obviously, L3 is going to keep cleansing the dots. Yeah, we just literally just need to keep ramping up our damage, and then hopefully we'll just do what we need to do at the end. See, there goes spare parts. Keep going after L3 though. Okay, there's L3 done. R2 might die to the next slam that Wampa does if he actually does one. Okay, there we go. And now it's just hope for the best, and Zorii will die eventually after she's Wampa's ramped up enough.
Come on, Wampa. Do your slap in the face. Slap Zorii in the face. Slowly ramping up. 87k. She's so tanky, that's ridiculous, isn't it? I'm just going for a quick nap, wake me up when it's over.
Okay. Well. Okay, well, it seems like that 15% health and max protection really did mean a whole lot of difference, because I just could not get through that Zorii when I was hitting for like 140k. It's pretty nuts, but oh well, here's what it is. We live and we learn. Obviously, not going to use that against that Datacron again. Obviously, it's quite strange in how much a Datacron can make such a difference, in that using Wampa before, the same Wampa with the same mods and things against Zorii teams of 5 and not having problems at all, but literally 15% health and protection for allies, and obviously the defense as well just makes things really annoying. I just realized this can't be prevented, can it? Just have to wait again. Full auto. Yeah, that was just really annoying. See stat shares and things. Yeah, 34 banners. Not too happy with that. So very quick update again, just so you can see what I have on the remaining walls for the ground zones. Obviously, I will show you the north first, because we do have the tougher teams there. So we do have a Darth Vader Malgus Bastilla GMY team, a Gas, a Rey Ben JTR, a Malgus team, and then of course a Tusken Chieftain team with Warrior and Boba Fett at the bottom. Then down in the south, nothing too scary down there. Mainly all the teams are up in the north, which is where the problems are going to be. But we do have a Iden with Death and Shaw, a Sana with Kara and Stormtrooper Han, another Tusken team with another Omicron, and a Momoth, Hot Scout and Kyle, and then obviously a Nute, B1 and Jango team. So going to start off with that Rey, I think. Okay, so very quickly show Datacrons. This is what they have. Very nice stats. Health steal's pretty bonkers. Then I'm taking my level 9 Cron from the same set, but obviously for Mara. You can pause there and have a look if you want. Get a stun on Ben, which is great. Balls. I'm actually going for basic here. Drop a stun. You get a stun on Ben, that's great. Here I get some staggers. Hit Ben. Okay, that's him. Stun. Rey. JTR. Okay, that's not too fantastic actually. Really think about the amount of health steal they have. I should have hit Rey earlier, then she would have done damage. She would have been in damage immunity, done a whirlwind, and I could have killed her right here. So I should have done differently, but even we learn. Okay, can't really do much here from basic. Sit down, bed. Go for a stun. Ben, which do you get? That's great. Basic. I'm gonna hope that Ben, not Ben, sorry, that Palpatine will survive. That's good. Let's kill Ben and kill Rey. No, oh, I forgot Starkiller. You meant to let me get ultimate first, man. Oh, why can't Rey have her like stupid evasion that she gets, and that could have missed, and then I could have got ultimate. Damn it! That's so annoying. It's taking Traya versus this Chieftain. This is the Datacron they have, and this is what I am taking. Nothing too crazy on my side. They've got a pretty nice Datacron on their side. I'm actually going to isolate Boba here. Okay. Right, drain. That should be our annihilate ready now. We get you out? Ooh, almost. I really don't want Warrior to do a big hit. That's actually scaring me. Let's go Chieftain. I was gonna say, does that even increase his cooldowns? Because his cooldowns are always on 0. I guess we just got to wait for nice to have his annihilate again. I watched Boba just constantly I can't even speak. Rocket us in the face constantly. Goodbye. 454. Not great banners. I'm not too pleased with how this is going at the moment. Again, I'm not too confident with this one like I was with the Wampa. Just want to try and see how we get on here. It's a Malgus with 3 Omicrons and a very good Datacron. It's going to be very interesting how much this actually comes into effect. Luckily, there's no extra defense on stats, but there is some nice extra health and protection boost. Obviously, ability blocks on level 6 could be really annoying. But this is what I'm taking to try and counter that a little bit. Obviously, extra starting potency is never a bad thing. So I'm actually going to increase cooldowns here. So we need to stop Malgus to elite, but that ability block is super annoying already. Go for a basic then. Now we'll torture Malgus. Go for burning. Go for an AoE. Yikes. Let's go for Talon then. That ability block. Come on. Okay, that kind of works out a little bit. Oh my god. Oh, what the hell? So it's a very good example of what not to do and rush through Grand Arena without making a plan. All right. Let's hope that Jedi Luke can do the job. Otherwise, I might be a bit screwed. Get ability block back on Malgus. I really need to. I need to keep ability block on Malgus. Oh, okay, it doesn't matter then. Use his stats a little bit. I kind of think maybe I should have done this first. Probably should have done this first, to be honest. Aphra would have been good against one of the teams down in the south, but oh well. I was just more intrigued to see how it did actually, rather than just going with something a bit more safe. But at least you guys now know, obviously, if you see that sort of Datacron, don't use Aphra because you're just going to get stuck behind an annoying ability block. Using his stats a little bit. Did basic for a while now. And basic to finish. There we go for 36. So not doing particularly great. This better work. This is a Datacron I'm up against with the Darth Revan and Malak. Obviously, they're both Relic 9 because of Leviathan requirements, but this is the Datacron I am usually taking with JML at the moment. So I'm actually going to do a wave at Darth Revan first. Stop him doing his lacerate. Now... with Barriss. Different ability block now. Wait, can it even be ability blocked? Can't remember. I can't remember all these bloody kits all the time. Why am I doing that? I can't even call him to assist on there. Right, I'm throwing this. Got to call in Ezra to assist on Revan one. I can't even do that. Let's go Come on, Barriss, look at that. Wet noodle for the win. All in. Oh, wrong person. Never mind. Nicely done, Ezra. And now we have a pretty straightforward fight with Sea Solo versus Gas. This is the Datacron they have, and this is what I'm taking. Literally just there for the extra health and defense. That level 3 is not going to come into play at all. So link up Gas, and then we link up 5s even. And then Gas will just sit down and never stand back up again. Okay, he's actually going to stand up this time because he's still got his protection bar. Not that it matters too much, we'll just link him up again. Link and link. There we go. Now he won't stand back up again. Alright, protection recovery. So I want to know who down in the comments saw the requirements for Leia and thought that this Rex over here was the requirement at Relic 7, because I certainly did. Until one of my guildmates told me that it was actually the new Rex, the marquee one. I was like, damn it. Okay. I was feeling quite confident on requirements at that point as well. So annoying. Actually going to stay out of ultimate. Don't need to go into it, as we do have a chance here potentially getting 4 banners. Let's use it now. Gonna die. Yeah, we're definitely not gonna get 4 banners, but sod it, it's going to ultimate, stop him from healing. Okay, this gas net better not solo my C after I said that. There we go for a 58, and that is the north wall knocked out, and at least we can go down and deal with the south. Just wanted to give this well and see how we got on. Obviously, we're facing the Tusken Raider team with the Omicron. Pretty decent Datacron on as well. Is that 100% crit damage? Wow, okay, they're going to hit hard. But I'm taking my Jango Cron here. So obviously, when Jango defeats someone, they won't come back. That's literally the whole idea with this, really. And obviously, we have B1 for constant AoEs and things. If he doesn't die straight away. Okay. Right. Let's try nuke Urrror out. See how much damage this will do. Obviously, 100% more damage. Yes. Okay. Wow. Mass assist onto Raider. Missed both times. That's fantastic. Try double tap this Raider. We'll just one tap him then. That's, even though it's not actually going to apply. Pretty good, just basic there. Let's go for another rocket. This won't do as much damage. It will kill both of them, so that's fantastic for a 57. And we have Nute, Jango B1. Obviously, me taking more Mothma against them. Pretty nice Datacron as well. I'm taking almost the same extra health and things. Going to be really nice. Obviously, stopping Jango doing too much. So I think first of all, we're just going to go for B1. I don't like that. Clear that off. Basic. Getting a bit of a 10-meter loop here, which is quite nice. Now we can throw this. That'll kill Jango. Gives us full health and protection, but obviously we're gonna have to kill Nute twice. So obviously, ideally, you would take Kara in this lineup, but Kara's on defense, so I can't. Then you don't really run a risk of Jango doing too much. So as you saw, he did almost kill someone, but still got the job done. This is why Nute has better value on offense, for me personally at least, because Rebel fighters can deal with them quite easily and get really good banners as well. Wait, 57. We had the Bear Batch versus Iden. Yeah, that's not a fantastic start, not gonna lie. This is the Datacron they have. This is what I'm taking. So this. I could actually increase my cooldowns. Okay. No, no, no. Okay, we need to cleanse. Heal up a bit. What are you going for? Okay, that's good, actually. Fast turn over to Echo. Get rid of all that. Iwi. Kill Death Trooper. He'll have his mass buff dispel, which will be really annoying. You. Let's try a stun. Again. Okay, that's a bit annoying. Stop feeding Tobita. Damn it. At least we can dispel that though. Do a cleanse. And kill Shore Trooper. We've got to deal with Iden. I was hoping we are gonna have a dispel them, but obviously not. Why? For cleanse, maybe a stun, that's great. You have a heal? Could be enough, is it? Oh, it's just basic here. Maybe this will get full banners. Oh, damn it. Okay. 57. Good. Needed those banners. Hey. Troopers versus this Mothma team. This is the Datacron I'm taking. Go straight for Kyle. Let's go straight for Kyle. Done. There we go. For a 57. Last but not least, we have Padme and Gideon versus the Sana team. I'll show you Datacrons very quickly. This is what they have, nothing too crazy on their part. This is one I'm taking, just extra health. Obviously, courage stacks and things will damage at least. And let's. Ooh. What is basic Sana? Maybe just get rid of Sana. I feel like that's probably a better option, maybe. Let's kick Stormtrooper in the face. And I'm showing on Kara. Let's get speed up. I think we're just waiting for a second round of big bump from Gideon on our courage stacks. Stun. Your potency up so you don't revive. Wow, this should be enough to one-shot easy. I need to heal up myself, so let's do that. Days. Basic Kara, and then basic Storm. Really? There we go. 457. Okay, so we didn't do particularly great on grounds. Obviously, that's kind of my fault for not prepping properly on looking up teams and what I was going to use and where, but obviously we live and we learn, and now you guys know not to use certain counters against things if they have particular Datacrons, so I hope that is helpful to know. So we're actually going to move on to ships now. We do have both Profanity and Executor on defense, as well as a Raddus, but hopefully we can get this done. I think I'm probably going to use my Sith fleet again against Profanity, but we're going to start off with that, I think, anyway. Okay, so very slightly different setup to usual. I'm actually taking Thrawn capital ship, and I don't actually have bomber and reinforcements, which is kind of annoying because we do rely on him quite a lot. But maybe this will get the job done. I do not know, but we shall see how this actually works out. Let's go for the middle. Do that force taunt on to Sith thingy. Well, I don't know what any of these do. Let's do this. Let's bring in even Hawk first. Buff immunity, maybe? Force taunt. I think we're literally just going to wait for ultimate and then hope that Profanity doesn't get his off too quick. No thermals applied, that's a bit annoying. Like myself. Right, just blah blah blah. Let's bring in dagger. What does it do? I have no idea. I have a feeling they're going to get ultimate. Alright. Okay. Not a bad start. Oh, come on. I'm just going basic here. Comes Houndstooth as expected. Heal. Alright, let's do a special there. Daze is pretty helpful. Let's do our ultimate. Oh, I should have done special there, never mind. Don't really seem to matter, I suppose. Call him Phantom, maybe one shot Boba. Do rid of Boss. There we go for a 71. Oh. I have no idea if it's going to work or not, but apparently your buff can't, your taunt can't be dispelled, so that's great. So we're doing that because you just, oh my god, this fleet suck. I'm just going to AoE here, go to that foresight. Nice. Why? Force a taunt on him. Nice. Should we get rid of it? Good. All right, let's do that. Basic U. You're dead. Good. Dodge, dodge, dodge. Fantastic. There we go. You know what? Sod it. There we go. Well, 67. That's awful. Okay, so I'm actually going to leave the Grand Arena there. I will probably cut out a lot of that fleet zone, especially all the cleanup attempts against Profundity. It just seems pretty pointless me showing it. Obviously, I'd lost the will after we got ultimate on the Sith fight, and had I just backed out and taken Executor afterwards without it being team loaded, I would have been fine. But obviously, at this point, I was kind of fed up with the ground zone and things, and kind of demoralized, I suppose. But it is what it is, and maybe my defense might hold again. Obviously, we've won quite a few rounds on just my defense doing its job, so maybe a 17-25 score will do the job for me, but we shall see how my opponent does, and we should come back to this later on and see how my opponent did, so I shall see you in a bit. Okay, so I'm back a bit later on, and as you can see, my opponent absolutely smashed me. They one-shot my whole defense, the first opponent to do so this season, and that is my second loss of the season, so I'm now 5-2. Kind of inevitable, really, being quite high up into Kyber 1 now. Not the most enjoyable up here, but obviously we'll just make do with what we have and hopefully have a bit of fun along the way. So I do hope you had enjoyed this video, obviously with the fights that we've had and the rage moments and fleet. So it's quite amusing still when I look back at things and realize, like, what am I doing? But obviously no excuses for leaving the Profundity as it was. Just got really triggered and just didn't want to back out, basically, and that's my own fault for not being full clear. But not that full clear would have mattered anyway, because we lost from the Wampa fight against Zorii. But do hope if you learned some things, obviously, with those fights. Just make sure to look out for those Datacrons and things, so you don't come into the same situation that I had, where I ended up losing. But anyway, I do hope you enjoyed the video. Obviously, have a like and comment, is always much appreciated, and don't forget to subscribe button down below, and I shall catch you in the next one.